My name is Parcilla and I'm a registered clinical counselor here in BC, and I work primarily with children from as young as 3 all the way up to teens, young adults, and parents. Usually when parents come and reach out to me, they'll say, my child's behaviors go from like 0 to 100 and I don't know what to do about it. So that the behaviors might be really big that they're noticing. They might be, they might consider problematic or unhelpful. So I'm always curious about the why now. So kind of getting curious about, what is bringing them in? What have they noticed has shifted in their child's behaviors, or what's going on? We get curious about, is there been a big transition recently in the child's life that might be influencing how they're responding. So there's this idea that children don't communicate necessarily with their words, they communicate through their behavior. A lot of adults can't articulate what's going on for them with words, and so it's the same for children. They don't have those words to be able to say, hey, I'm feeling this. Instead, they might show us with their behavior. And when we see that, we find it can be, problematic. It's often that idea of like this tantrum, my child is acting out. And so when they come to see me, we get really curious about those behaviors and what's going on. So when children, arrive to the first session and they meet me, we introduce ourselves, and I'll take them to the door of the room, and it'll be closed, and I'll say, we're about to enter a really special room behind this door. You are able to do whatever you like, you get to talk about whatever you like, you get to play with whatever you like, and you get to choose who you tell that to after and who you share that with. But there aren't really any rules other than we both have to feel safe when we're inside, and if we don't feel safe, then you just let me know, and if I don't feel safe, I'll let you know. Other than that, if there are any rules, I'll let you know when they happen. I often say, in adult therapy, people will come in and say, I'm going to meet with a therapist, I'm going to have to unpack my whole childhood, my childhood traumas and everything. And so I think it's so awesome about being a play therapist or play-based therapist and working with children under 10 is that we're really doing that work as those experiences and those challenges arise. So part of their work is already being done in childhood, and so it's building that foundation that they can really grow from, and learning some skills on how to recognize what's going on for them and how to navigate that. So when they are an adult, they've already done a big chunk of that work, and they can continue on that journey as they go.